name's Stephen Fitzsimon from Melbourne Real Estate, and I wanted to give you an introduction today to our 30-day leasing plan. When we have a property that becomes available to lease, we don't just put an ad on the internet. We've developed the process substantially beyond that to maximise the interest that's generated in any of our adverts. The key to the 30-day leasing plan is actually creating the best possible advert. When we start with an advert, and here's an example here, one of the things that we look at is the photography that's used in the advertising. Always professional photography will generate more clicks than just going out and taking photos with an iPhone or a simple digital camera. We always show the first photo as an internal shot, which differs a lot from sales, where they show an external shot more commonly. However, we've found through statistical analysis of the adverts that we generate more interest and more clicks if we show an internal space of where the tenants are going to be living. So in this instance, we've got the living room. We also do a walkthrough video tour of our properties to make sure that tenants can actually experience the properties. And it's not a pan and zoom, another way of looking at the photos. It's actually us walking through the property and demonstrating the benefits of the property to any potential tenant before they've even come to the inspection. We have a range of photos of all times, bedrooms, living areas, bathrooms, etc. We'll also show, where possible, the common facilities. If they have a swimming pool and so forth in the properties, we will detail that to prospective tenants because that's an important selling feature of the property. Where possible, we'll introduce the use of a floor plan. As people become more particular, and especially in busy areas, this property here is in Melbourne, there's always hundreds if not thousands of properties available in Melbourne, and it's our job to make your property appear in the short list of the tenants, and a floor plan can be that game changer that puts your property on that short list for a tenant, and that's our job. Now, once we've achieved that desired role of making our listing one of the ones that the tenants have chosen to inspect, we give them instructions on how to inspect the property and make it simple for the tenant. One, they can get in contact with the agents on their mobile numbers, so we're very user-friendly in terms of that. And then, of course, if you go a little bit further down, there's an easy button that you can click on our adverts on realestate.com, which allow a prospective tenant, even if they're sitting there at 11 o'clock at night, to be able to book a time instantly to inspect that property. And that's not a time for one of our open for inspections, that's a time that they choose, 5 days a week between 9:30 in the morning and 6:30 at night. They choose the time and our leasing staff meet them at the property. Now, if we've attracted the market to the listing through the professional photos, and then we've given the tenant an experience of the property through the video, and then we've made the property available to inspect at any time that suits the prospective tenant, we're confident that we're going to be able to maximise the rental that is possible for the property. However, if the tenants, after they've looked at the property or they've looked at the advertisement and they've provided us with feedback that some people would have inspected and so forth, we can also use the power of that marketing strategy to know that we can reduce the rent if we haven't achieved the rent, because we know that anybody in the market has had an opportunity to inspect the property and the property has been marketed looking its best. So that's a powerful tool that we can use as well. One other thing that we benefit from by using this booking system is that we create a tenancy database. So everybody who books puts in their contact details, email addresses and so forth, and then the next time we have a listing that becomes available, the day that it goes live, we can look back on the people that have inspected a similar type of property, similar number of bedrooms within a certain range of kilometres in terms of distance and a similar price range, and we can send them all an SMS and an email detailing that we have a new listing that's available to inspect through a similar system that they've used before. It's really reduced the numbers of days on market that our properties are. We're leasing them faster at half the rate of the normal marketplace, and that's giving our clients savings of thousands of dollars in missed rent and opportunity when it comes to leasing their properties. If this is of interest to you and you'd like to know more about it, you can contact me using the details following this video. Thanks for watching.